Hi, my name is Matthew, and this is my Sprint 7 video for my update video. So, for this sprint, what I worked on was helping with the database to show actual objects to the database and be able to push objects there, pull them, delete them, all that fun stuff. So, we're just going to log in here. So, there's not really much to show on here. As you can see, there's stuff here, and I can delete the stuff, and it actually does this to the database. So if I deleted this, it deletes it. Let's say I want to add something, I can add it here, and let's say I wanted to add pineapples, and let's add 200 of them that expire. The date that's on there, 27th, 20, oh, 10, 27, 2029, I believe what it was. And then pineapples get added, and this actually gets added to our database now. So that was basically what I worked on this sprint. The shopping list also has it. I didn't work on the shopping list, but I just helped with database functionality. I worked on that with Davis this sprint. And so you can go here and see that April 13th I did my commits because I went on a trip that weekend, so I wanted to get it in there as soon as possible so that they could work on it. Um, let's now go through our code, just the Firebase config, and let me go down to the actual stuff that's doing stuff. So that's not really stuff that I did. I looked at this, but let's go down to the screens that I did. The Not the auth actions. Okay, this one is what I worked on. The other stuff is stuff that I put in my file earlier with it that was already in master, but wasn't what I originally did for this sprint. So right here, I just did little methods for each create item for each location for pantry, fridge, freezer, and so I did where you can create an item calling Firebase, fetch the items to load them, save the items, and then update the items. So I just made methods for each one of those that you can call, and and this was used in our code for a couple of days, and then Davis actually found a simpler way to do it. So my code basically got deprecated already, but the way that it is done now is more efficient and easier to do, and is actually easier for our app to run. So it's okay that my stuff did get deprecated because it did help in showing what we can do. And then for Gantt, this is what I worked on. It's just says Davis's name here, but when you click on it, it shows my name too. So push quantity expiration date to database, and then I believe it was this one too. Yep, successfully post data, and then the get database from recipe scene screen. That one's not completely finished yet. That will be also worked on the next sprint. But I put 4 hours into that. Into this one, I put 3 hours, and then into this one, I put 5.1 hours. I think I tried to just do 5 hours and just put 1.1 for some reason. So I put around like 13 hours into it completely. Um, Ignore the point one. I don't know why I did that. And next sprint, what I am working on is finishing previous incomplete tasks. So such as the recipe thing, I have it almost done to the point where it's reading the data now. It just needs to show it into the recipes modal and then a smoother login experience. I just want to work out any bugs with login to make sure that is as easy for the user as possible. Also show the timesheet as well for the next sprint. So this is already done. Let's try to find it. So it's not showing it on here, but as I showed you on the task, on not the task, on the project screen, what I'm gonna do for next sprint, I think it's because I haven't put set dates in it yet, but it's gonna cover the entire sprint. And this is basically what I worked on this sprint. Thank you.